In my last video, I explained how Paladins removed the Cauterize item from the item shop and made it into a game mechanic, but I never really explained how exactly this affects normal gameplay. So in this video, I'll be going over exactly how healing is impacted, how Cauterize ramps up, and how Rejuvenate interacts with Cauterize. So in this scenario, we'll be using Pip since his potion does a clean 1000 healing and will help fact check our math. So right at the beginning of your matches, by the time each team encounters each other, the in-game timer will take up by 1 minute. This gives the player 30% Cauterize at the beginning of the match. In fact, at every minute mark of the match, an additional 5% Cauterize reduction will be added. At 5 minutes into the match, this will become 50% Cauterize. At 10 minutes into the match, this will become 75% Cauterize. And at 13% and beyond, this will become 90% Cauterize. This means that healing is drastically reduced from what it once was by the end of the match. The way this interacts with Rejuvenate is interesting though. While we were testing things, we saw that the healing bonus of Rejuvenate isn't actually affected by Cauterize. My thought process was that the healing bonus of Rejuvenate would be factored into the Cauterize healing reduction, but instead, it kind of just gets slapped on at the end of the healing. In this example, you see it adds the 8% extra healing that Rejuvenate 1 does to the original 700 healing that we saw in the first example. This is a good thing since that it means at least some guaranteed healing will reach the target. An interesting fact is, since by the time players would encounter one another, the timer would hit 1 minute, you actually started with 25% Cauterize. But since it is really difficult to see the enemy before this minute mark, this doesn't really come into play at all. Also, since we're talking about items, on a completely unrelated note, I had no idea they changed the effect of blast shields. I took a break from the game when this change came about and didn't know that Guardian was specifically for shields now, and they had changed the items around. This does not help that they chose to keep the same icon for the new item, but it makes sense in terms of game resource saving and whatnot, so I'm not judging them. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. I upload regularly once a week. Also, I don't just do Paladins videos, so if there are any other games you would like to see me play or do analysis on and whatnot, leave a comment telling me about it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching and have a good day. Realize being a tank, you're not just supposed to get hit all the time. You can back up sometimes to get that refresher in your Cauterize. Alright, take a shot at him.
Here's the catalyst.
Alright,
180.
180. Let me mark that down, gentlemen.
That was the same thing, right?
Yeah, it was the same things before. Alright, it's been wonderful. Thank you so much. The experiment is now over.
Speaking of killing sprees, we've got one.
Yo, Irvin's doing the
Yo, you said, oh my god.
Wait, what happened to you?
I mean, you'll see it later in the video, I suppose.